Hello guys, it is Nathan here, or Cartoons for All. It's a channel owner for Cartoons for All here. And this video is made to introduce the channel here and what the purpose is for. So, Old Cartoons for All is for all you guys that were born in the late 90s or early 90s, and the people that actually grew up with Cartoon Network in the 2000s, not the 2010s, if you know what I mean, like I'm saying there. I was one of those people, and I decided for it to be my mission to bring all you guys all these old cartoons that were on Cartoon Network within the summer 2005 era and later shows. So let's get started about introducing some of the shows here. I'll start off with the ones that I've uploaded so far. So the first one is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. It is about a boy named Mac, which in this world that they live in, they could actually think of imaginary friends and they come to life the next day. So what happened was Mac he thought of an imaginary friend, and his name's Blue. Blue just caused too much trouble at their house, so he's forced to go to this imaginary friend's home where there's lots of imaginary friends there that everybody else has created and decided to, put, I'd say, foster care, and they can be adopted. Blue is the exception, because if Mac visits him every day, he does not have any chance of getting adopted. That's kind of introduction to that show. I vaguely remember the storyline to it, but I remember that show was a while back. I love that show, and I would like to see more of it, which it is on Cartoon Planet, which comes in about 15 minutes from now, so you guys can check that out later. Now, the second show I have uploaded is Hi Hi Puffy I'm Amy, the first episode ever. Now, I'm going to be honest, guys, I was a guy here, I'm 14, and I watched the show left and right when I was a little kid, because I liked the music they played, the Asian pop music. But anyways, guys, this show is about based off anime, I guess. Some anime. Two of these girls, Ami and Umi, that are based off the actual band Puffy Ami, created by the cartoons created by Sam Register. And this show was one of the shows that never finished its debut in the United States. So we never got the last 5 episodes, sadly enough, because all parts of the world now have it mentioned in their schedules, but the United States is the only, I repeat, only Cartoon Network place that does not mention Ami Umi. Apparently, this is probably because they ran out of time. They couldn't use the license anymore for the show. So, or Sam Register decides to cancel it out, because Sam Register is kind of the creator of CartoonNetwork.com. So you got to give him credit, and he probably is going to make decisions on whether to use his cartoons or not. So that's kind of a little introduction of Hi Hi Puffy I'm Amy. That show is really good for its time and is never coming back on, sadly. So let's get to our next one. These shows will be coming up soon, and I will decide to put them up whenever I have enough time. So we're gonna start with Juniper Lee, Life and Times of Juniper Lee. It's about a girl that is basically one of the protectors of the world that can see demons. She's the only one in her family that can see demons, and she was granted her grandmother granted the powers for her to do that, because she's the protector now, and she could see all these demons that no one else can see, and she could be talking to a demon while somebody else is just saying, "Oh, why are you talking to a random space?" You know what I mean? So that show, I watched a couple episodes of it, not that much, and it actually had some content that probably little kids wouldn't understand anymore, like prepubescent. They actually used that word in there, which really surprised me, honestly. I never knew that Cartoon Network would allow that. But anyways, that show was really great also, and I liked it. I didn't really watch much of it because, honestly, guys, I watched Cartoon Network left and right back then. Now I really don't. So you kind of catch my drift here that the new cartoons suck and the old ones are awesome. So our next one everybody actually is familiar with. It's Camp Lazlo. It's still shown on Cartoon Network, but people like me can't catch it in the middle of the day because we have school. And usually, if we're off break, we're usually sitting in our house playing video games or something like that. But Camp Lazlo is about these Bean Scouts. They're Bean Scouts, and they
they're all different animals, basically. Different animals. You know, just to, I think there was a point there. I think that was to express diversity, which I think it's, I think Cartoon Network did a great job in expressing diversity in that show. That show, I think, was to, you know, show differences between people. That show lived up to its standards, and that show is successful now. It's still shown on Cartoon Network, all reruns. Like, the last new episode was like 4 or 5 years ago, so you know it's kind of old. That show is one of its greatest for its times, and it was really amazing. So we're going to finally get off to one of them that everybody loved, and everybody still loves and wants it to come back. Teen Titans. Teen Titans is based off the novel, the novel that was actually printed in the comic book titled New Teen Titans. It's about a group of 5 people: Beast Boy, Starfire, Raven, Robin, and Cyborg. These guys save the planet from evil, and there's lots of, you know, that was like actually, that show introduced like relationships and stuff. I'm not gonna ruin any story, but I've seen all 65 episodes. I've seen the last one, the big movie that was released in like 2007. That show, Teen Titans, is not shown on anymore today, probably due to the fact that it is, the fan base is huge for it, but you know, Cartoon Network doesn't want to put in their time investing into it. See, don't want to experiment because they don't know if anybody's going to like it anymore. But there are shorts still on, I believe, DC Nation, that is in the mornings on Saturday, so you can see shorts of them in their chibi forms. Now, another thing that will be uploaded to this channel are Friday shorts. Friday shorts such as, like, let's see here, if you remember back in the day of 2006 to 2007, that there was this thing on Friday that was called Fridays, and it was all cartoons that played all night, I repeat, all night. And it was, you know, it was all the old shows, it was the new shows, Teen Titans, Amiyumi, and Camp Lazlo. I'm sure that, I know Teen Titans was shown on Toonami, because there's lots of Toonami logos on some of the on the Teen Titans episodes, but those were shown on Toonami. And Toonami was amazing for anime and such. And good news, guys, I think Toonami is coming back to Adult Swim on Saturday nights because of the high demand for it. Over 200,000 requests on Twitter to Adult Swim have been processed, and they've noticed that everybody wants Toonami back. So there's some good news for you guys. And I'll be uploading some modern day ones. I'm not gonna go as far modern as Adventure Time because people still own rights to those shows, and I will get copyrighted if I do put those up. The old shows, I don't know if any YouTube monitors are reading this now, but if you find any copyrighted material in the shows I produce, I'm giving everybody credit. But if you decide to take it off, and notify me before so I can alert everybody on the sub box that it is gone and probably will not be published anywhere. So pretty much just, you know, on the disc I'm holding in my hand right now, we have Jennifer Lee, Camp Lazlo, Puffy Amiyumi, and what's the other one we just uploaded? Foster's Home. We have one episode of each on there, and we have some Friday shorts and some Cartoon Network City blocks, like, you know, when Cartoon Network had the city version of them communicating. That's in the disc also, so I could put those up too. And eventually I will just put up some of the theme songs to some of the shows with lyrics, of course, because lots of people like to sing it. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys find this channel nostalgic. I don't know if that's a real word. I think that is. And I hope you guys really enjoy all those old cartoons coming back, because I really enjoy bringing everybody back to the past. And every time I watch cartoons like this, I actually like, oh, I remember the good old days when I used to sit inside and watch cartoons instead of play video games. But now it's kind of opposite. Now, guys, without further ado, I am gonna end this intro video, and it's to show all your friends about this old cartoons. They might know a lot about them. Teen Titans, everything, all these old shows are gonna get put on this channel eventually. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoy this channel, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.